This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com, and today we are slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Deep Sea Catch, which is on my springboard right there ready to go. This is a great new arcade game for the iPad, and we have to admit it's a little bit quirky, it's a little bit fishy, pun intended. But it's one that we very much enjoyed, and the free price tag that's associated with the app makes it all the better. So we're going to go ahead and boot up straight into the app and just kind of show you the basics of how it works and why you should probably go ahead and download it. Of course, this game is free, we mentioned, so if that's a reason enough to grab it now and play along at home while we play the game and review it, then so be it. Let me just focus the camera for a second. There we go. So here's the main game. For some reason, it didn't save my previous game, which is fine. I guess we'll just get to go through the introductions. Let me actually quit just a second and see what's going on. I think I might not have actually. Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. I actually did accidentally wipe the game off my iPad, and then happened to boot this up. So we get to go through the introduction tutorials, which is fine. So here are the. Actually, no, we don't. Great. Okay. So here are the main. Game mechanics included. So basically you have a cannon, you're piloting a ship which is designed to catch fish by shooting them. So to do this, you simply tap on the screen to fire bullets and then collect fish. You do this by the net. So for instance, if I throw out a net and then it hits a school of fish like that, then it will actually capture the fish. This gives me gold, this gives me experience that increases my level, etc., etc. So basically I'm rewarded for playing the game. Go figure. One of the more interesting aspects of this is the fact that each shot comes with its own level. So for instance, my shot currently is at level 4, which means that I can shoot it at some of the bigger fish, and then if I hit them enough, once their health points are low enough, then I will actually obtain that fish. The rate at which this happens, though, is a bit unique. For instance, we did find some pacing issues with this because, except for playing multiplayer, we did find it quite hard to collect some of the bigger fish. This isn't really the fault of the app, we suppose, because we have to kind of assume that the app tends to focus on multiplayer with 2 or 3 or 4 people playing. It's much easier to catch some of the bigger fish, like these sharks or the anglerfish or whatever. But we did find that a little bit difficult. One more interesting point of note is that each shot, depending on the level, will charge you so much money. So obviously you need to capture as many fish as possible to make the most out of your money spent there. One of the other interesting aspects of this is you can unhinge the anchor, and your character will actually move, or the boat that you're piloting will actually move. So for instance, I'm sort of going down at this point in time. I can continue to shoot and play the fish catching game if I want, but as soon as I see a treasure chest, I can stop, deploy my diver, and then he will go collect the treasure for additional cash, which is quite nice. We like that a bit. So there you go, or other items, you never know. So I have unlocked a coral. That's an interesting point, which means that we're going to segue straight into what that means. So let's go to the aquarium. Because once inside here, the idea is that once you've collected enough fish of any specific variety in my inventory, they will appear. So for instance, if I capture 200 sunfish, I'll have a sunfish to deploy, bluefish, same thing, anglers, stingrays, whatever. I can deploy these and get in-game bonuses. So if I want to add the coral, I can simply tap on it and then add the coral to my aquarium. Nice little interesting addition there, and of course there's a store where you can spend via in-app purchases some time buying additional items. It's quite nice. Multiplayer, of course, is in here as well. You can do 2, 3, or 4 players. It's the same concept as the original, as the actual game, just of course with more players, and it's all local. It's actually kept on the sides of the screen, which we enjoyed quite a bit. So that is essentially what Deep Sea Catch has to offer, and we have to admit it's rather fun. It's not your typical arcade game, at the least it's not one that we have played before, so we're very much appreciative of that fact, so props to the developers for the fact that the game is more original than, say, we're pretty commonly used to. We enjoyed it quite a bit. We do think it does have some pacing issues. We talk more about that in the written review. But to be honest, they're sort of small complaints in comparison to the great graphics and mountain of content that come with the app. As mentioned, the app is free as well, so that's quite a boon for it. And at the end of the day, you know, we couldn't do anything except give it a 4 out of 5 star rating is what we ended up saddling with, and we think it's very well deserved. The app is fun, it's engaging, and if you've been looking for something within this genre, fish shooting genre, then definitely give it a go. It's a nice one to add to your repertoire. At this point, that's all we have to say about it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.